I wanted to replace my old massage chair in this office with something that I could sit in, lounge in, and sleep in. So I got this. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. Now, I'm actually standing next to this box, and this box, and this box, and I'm actually in the hallway outside my workspace because this chair that I got, I didn't realize it came in 3 boxes, but obviously it's pretty big. But what's interesting about this is that it kind of looks like a regular chair, right? But it's actually a sleeper sofa chair. Now, I wanted to unbox this outside my office because I don't know that I'm going to be able to get all the stuff and unpack it and get it set up in my office. So I'm going to drag the pieces in there. I'm going to show you how to set it up and then we will check it out. All right, I've got everything unpacked here and it's starting to make sense to me. These flat panels here, this one and this one, are the 2 sides that will also be the armrest. Pillow back there, pretty self-explanatory. This is the piece that will be the seat cushion as well as the reclining back. So this will ratchet up and down. This is the frame that it will sit on. And then this is kind of the most interesting piece. This is the leg rest lounger piece. And as you can see, it rolls out and articulates. That's really something that's going to be pretty new to me because I've never really had a chair that does that. So what we have to do here is start getting this thing set up. And don't fret if you can't find the hardware as well as the rollers and the legs, because I believe they are in the back of the big piece here. So you can kind of hear them. And if I flip this over, what we have is this black piece right here and then the zipper. So everything that we need is in there. I was kind of confused at the beginning. Oh, another little pillow. So plenty of pillows. And here is the hardware and the legs. So I'm going to get this opened up. You just close this back up. It's a nice little smuggler stash if you want to put your boy's life or something in the back there. And the first thing that we're going to do here is take these 2 sides here, and then on the bottom you can see we have little screw holes and then these little wooden peg legs. Not for pirate use, only for the chair, and we're just going to spin these in here. All right, I've brought the sides into its final resting place, hopefully. Now, I want to show you that these sides look the same, and they're not really the same, and they're not necessarily marked left and right. So basically, the way that I have these set up is you're going to need the holes facing in because you're going to put the bracket in that holds the seat cushion. But then you also have these little holes. This one is marked N on this side, this is marked M on this side, and they are going to be on the front here. So we're going to end up mounting little rollers here to move that footrest in and out. So when you put this bracket on with the L portion in the back there, you just want to make sure that these holes are facing forward. Now, personally, I think the easiest way to do this is to take this bracket. You can see how it's an L shaped here, and the part that's going to hang down towards the floor is going to be in the back. So I think it's just going to be easiest to lift this up and then lay this down onto one of the sides. So it just depends on which way you have it oriented. You just want to line up the holes because then we will bolt this into place, and then putting this on top of that or maybe laying it down. Either way, we are going to use these long bolts that it comes with, as well as the washers that it comes with, as well as this little Allen key to tighten everything down. So let's get it done. All right, so I've got it attached to this side, and I've set both of these up, and now I'm going to feed the screws into this side. All right, now we have to install these little casters right down here, and there is an M and an N down here respectively. And I want to show you that the casters are marked M and N, and now I want to use the M on this side, but on this particular case, the side with the sticker is going to go down. So you are going to have the open wheel facing outward here, and then you're going to use the short screws and the Allen key. So on the armrest side of things, you just want to make sure that the stickers on the wheels are facing down. At least they were on my set. And these little metal tabs facing the back. And then the same thing on this side. This little tab is going to face the back there. Okay, now I have the piece here that's going to slide underneath the frame, and this is kind of the leg rest piece. And on the back of here, we are going to install some casters. So I found this one that says M. It's going to go where the M is. Now, this one is interesting because the sticker here is going to go up on these when you install it. So the open part of the wheel will face the back, if that makes sense. And this little metal tab down here will face forward. So you just want to make sure that the open wheel is facing the back on both sides here and that the tab is facing forward. Let's get these installed. I've turned the base up on its side here because I think that's going to make this a little easier to install. And the cushion that you're going to sit on now is going to get attached to this base. Now, the part that you sit on, the middle piece, is this black piece right here. So what I'm going to do is just push it all the way through here There are some holes right here, and we're going to use those long screws. We have 4 of them left with washers. Oh man, I think we're almost done. I'm pretty excited. It really wasn't too bad to set up. As you can see, it's in its fully reclined position right there. And now we're going to take this piece here. This front panel right here will be the front. That's going to be the way it hides. And then to get it on, what I'm going to do is lift this up so that the wheels clear, the wheels that are attached to the base here, push it through and then let it fall back down. And now I can push it all the way in. Ooh, so clean. And then what I was talking about with this back, even though it looks like a flat bed right now, this is like a ratcheting back. So I can ratchet this sucker up just like that. That looks like a serious chair right there. Oh man, and how nice is this? Dude, look how wide this is. I feel like I am a king of kings. Look, my feet don't even touch if I don't want them to. This is so wide. I feel like I could snuggle up with you if you wanted to sit right here next to me. So it's so wide, and that's the beauty of this thing. I mean, when they call it a sofa, it's really more of a sofa than a chair. And then I could just pull this back, and it'll go all the way back down. Now, it has some intermediate steps, too. So right there, we're kind of in a reclined position. And then I can go up to here, and I would say this is maybe 80 degrees back. So then you would put your pillows there. And now what the really cool thing about this is I can just pull out this bottom, just like that. It pulls out like a drawer. And then there's a little tab here, and I can lift this up and pull out this bottom cushion. You can see how it articulates up. Drop it in place. Look at this! Dude! Oh, yeah. And now, this is really a lounger. I can sit here. It's better than a recliner. You know, small pad lifting up my legs. This is a whole sectional. Oh my gosh. I also really like these materials. It's kind of a linen, almost denim. It's like they had a baby. It's not super thick, but it seems really durable. It's soft, it's sleek, looks really nice. It definitely has kind of a formal look to it. And if you can see here, I can push my hand down here, a lot of thick resistive padding. So I'm not sure if there's springs or metal straps across there to kind of give it that support, but it's super comfy. Your bum will thank you. Now, is it comfortable to sleep in? Oh yeah. Let's just say I've already tried it. And again, part of what makes this so nice is just how wide this thing is. So when you are sleeping in it, you don't feel like you are being bound up by the arms on it. You can roll over, move around, and you never really feel constrained, which is really nice. Dude, I absolutely love this thing. It's not that expensive, and it gives you that huge, comfortable chair, sofa that you're looking for, and a recliner lounger, and a bed, and when you're done with it, all you do is pull this tab, let that slide back underneath there, push this little bad boy closed, and you're right back to a small footprint chair, perfect for a home or office. This is in the light gray. You can get it in dark gray. I think they even had a yellow and maybe a distressed leather look too. So, dude, I just love this. How perfect is this thing? Man, if you want to pick this up, it's comfy, but it's also a little bit firm, which I think is what you want if you're going to sleep on it. But man, that is awesome. Dude, I love this thing. If you're limited on space and want a chair, a recliner, and a bed, I'll put a link to this in the description below. Peter Von Panda.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper.